Today I'm going to start a new course on C Sharp. Basically, it is the course that's specifically designed for the beginners who have some basic programming knowledge and work with C or C++ and want to start programming with C Sharp. Okay, first we will look at the short introduction of C Sharp. What is C Sharp? C Sharp was developed by Microsoft and was introduced as the core language of .NET framework. As you know, .NET is the major development framework of Microsoft. C Sharp is a type-safe object-oriented language. Type-safe means the code written in the C Sharp is strongly associated with the memory allocated to it. One piece of code during execution cannot access the other memory location which is not assigned to it. And object-oriented language means everything has to be in the class. If you are familiar with the object-oriented paradigm, then you know that we create a class and declare objects in it of that type. So everything you write must be in the class. Nothing can be outside of the class. In syntax, it is more similar to Java. Like object-oriented paradigm, everything has to be in the class. No global variable. There is no concept of global variable in C Sharp and Java. And in functionality, it is an extension of C++ and Java. If you are not familiar with object-oriented language or object-oriented paradigm, don't worry. Might be we will have another course on object-oriented language in the future. Now the most important thing to write a program in C Sharp is IDE, Integrated Development Environment. Every language has its own IDE, so C Sharp does. Visual Studio is a specific development tool which was developed by Microsoft for its products. First you have to download it. Go to google.com, download Visual Studio 2015. Open this link. Visual Studio Community, Visual Studio Professional. You have a bunch of choices. You can choose any one of them, but I recommend download Visual Studio Community because you don't have to pay for it. Click free download and your downloading will start automatically. Download it, install it, and then now move toward the Visual Studio. New project, select console application, because console application is the basic to start coding with. Select the name of the project, my first example. Okay. Okay, program has been created. You see by default program.cs file is opened because this is the default application file. You see the code, it is divided in portions like using statements and then the code. You can say that these using statements are the header portion of the code and the remaining is the body. These using statements actually are the libraries which this code is going to use. Okay. Namespace, my first example. My first example is the name of the project. This line of code is saying that everything you write has to under the namespace of my first example. Remember I said C Sharp is object-oriented language. Everything has to be an object of some class or some namespace. So the code written in this section is somehow the object of my first example namespace. For example, if you cut this main statement and paste outside the namespace or class function, then you see there is an error. So no function, no method or variable can be declared outside of any class or namespace. Okay. Okay, now let's move to write our first C Sharp code. Console means you are writing a console application, so you have to use console. And console.write, there are two methods, and this operator, dot operator, is used to access the methods within that object. Actually, console is the object of system class. Let's see, system.console. System is the class and console is the object of that class. So we can use it this way. dot write. Now system is the class and console is its object. And now write and write line are the methods of console object. Indirectly, these are the methods of system class, which can be accessed by using console object. You see, little yellow bulb is highlighted there. These are the quick actions. Actually, this means that there are information about this line. Click it and it says simplify member access system.console. Click it and system dot is disappeared because we have already declared it at the top of the document. So we don't need to use it every time we don't need to declare it or write it every time we need to use its object. And then there are two methods, write and write line. What is the basic difference between them? Let's see. Write, okay, string, say hello world. Okay, now console dot. Now like write line, console dot write, there are also read and read line, two methods, read and read lines. They both have different logics and working. So first we use write and use write, so use read, this and this. You see, 0 errors, nothing is wrong in the code. Let's run it. You can run it from this button, start, or from debug, start debugging, and by simply pressing F5. See, so this is the output of our code, hello world, and cursor is blinking on the same line. Now press enter and program exits. Now let's use write line and execute the program. You see, when we used write hello world, the cursor was blinking at the end of the same line, and when we used write line, cursor goes to the next line. So press enter, program exits. Now we have seen the working of this line, console.write line. We don't know whether this line is working or not, console.read. Now let's see, comment this out and start the program. You see, program starts, console window appears and just vanishes, program exits. This means that this line is necessary to read the output. We cannot read the output without this line or read line, this statement console.read or console.read line. What this line actually does, it tells the program that this statement tells the program that I need an instruction from the user by pressing any key. Now the program is waiting to read an enter key. User presses enter and program exits. So this is our very first and very basic program in C#. We will talk a little more about the code syntax, semantics, like what is static var keyword is doing there, void, main, this argument, in the upcoming lectures. Till then, do some practice, have fun, stay blessed, goodbye.